Hello. And you as well. Is it because you know I'm about to start recording? So you thought you'd just squeak. Alright, let's get you some food. Alright, there we go. Gonna try something a little different today. I'm gonna try the new quest rules for Age of Fantasy. But we're gonna try it with some Shadows of Brimstone components. See if we could turn it into a dungeon crawl. So I've picked out two random D&D miniatures. We've got a hill dwarf. He's called Hill Dwarf, and we've got a Doomguard, and she's called Doomguard. And we're going to progress through this dungeon. Each time we go through a doorway, I pull out one of these exploration tokens. If we get an encounter, that's a search token. The exclamation mark will be the secondary objective, which I'll come to in a moment. And attacks we're going to ignore because we'll be using the normal reinforcement rules for quest. Shadows of Brimstone comes with this map deck, so this is what we use to determine what tile we're going to put out when we go through the doorway. So here's our goals for the first quest. Primary objective is clean sweep, so we've just got to wipe out the first wave of reinforcements. Secondary mission is scavenge, so those little red exclamation marks on the exploration tokens, those will be the scavenge locations. Oh, I guess I did give the dwarf a name, Brokkr. He's just got a standard fighter loadout. Skills include fighting might and combat superiority. And the Doomguard, she is a rogue, and she has rogue step and sleight of hand. She's going to start off with a gunpowder bomb. So I think the first thing I want to do is just generate the next tile, because the game starts with a sentry monster, and I don't want it to be right in my face straight away. So here's the sentry room. It's a summoning chamber. So we've got 3 cultists and there should be only 3 of these spiders. There we go. 3 void spiders, 1 exit. Right, let's get stuck in. So Brokkr is going to charge into the void spiders. We'll try combat superiority, which is a strength test. So a 4 or better. So that works, and I need a way to keep track of stress. There we go, we'll use the sanity tokens from Shadows of Brimstone. And so it looks like I can take up to 4 stress because my endurance is 4. Okay, heavy hand weapon is 3 attacks, and Brokkr's quality is 5. Oh! Missed with everything. A wild swing. Okay, Doomguard's going to advance. Into the doorway. And let's just go ahead and throw the gunpowder bomb. I want to see how it works. So it looks like I pick an enemy unit. We'll pick the void spiders. And roll 1 die. So it needs to get a 4 or better to work. Oh, it was a dud. Good start. Ooh, I actually forgot to return attacks with the void spiders. So let's do that now. They have 1 attack each. Quality is 4. 2 hits. Brokkr's defense is 6, which is just the default. But he does have a shield, so it'd be 5 or better to block. He doesn't block either, so that's 2 wounds. Here we go. Shadows of Brimstone tokens again. And it looks like tough 9. So I can take 7 more wounds. It's the AI's turn to move. So we'll charge them with the void spiders. The void spiders are fatigued, so they will need a 6 to hit. There is 1. Let's see if we can block it. We don't, so that is another wound on the hill dwarf. let's strike back with the heavy hand weapon. Again, I'll need 6s because I'm fatigued. There is 1. Void spiders need a 6 to block. No, so I took one out. Yay! Next, the cultists will fire their cult rifles. It's always at the nearest hero they can see, which is the hill dwarf. Only 1 hit. Cult rifles are AP1, so I'll need a 6 to block. Hey, I blocked. That's the end of the round, so next we see how alertness increases. Going to use the Shadows of Brimstone depth track to keep track of alertness. Starts at 0. Because I'm playing on difficulty 1, when that gets up to 6, that's when the next wave of reinforcements comes along. So let's have a look. 4, so it goes up by 1. Okay, Brokkr, let's try combat superiority again. It actually works this time. So that is 1 stress, and if I hit, then I get an extra hit. We'll charge. Okay, heavy hand weapon. We have got 2 hits. Void Spider's defense is 6. Blocks 1, 2 go through. So the Void Spiders are all wiped out. Ah! Alright, the Doomguard has charged into the cultists, but first of all we'll use an action. We're going to try the sleight of hand skill on the search token. So it's dexterity based. I need a 4 or better. It works. So it seems we roll a die to see what it contains, but I can modify it by -2 to +2. 4. What is that? So 4 is a hidden trove, which is good. I'll keep that, and then we roll to see exactly what it is. I don't know if I can modify this one or not. I'll say I can't. So 4. So I found a blinding bomb. I'll use this bottle of whiskey to remind me I've got it. Okay, Doomguard has dual hand weapons, which is 4 dice. She only hits on a 6. Oh, there's one. 5 plus to block for the cultist. Got one. Right, return strikes. Hitting on 5s. They missed. Good, we're managing to clear up now. The cultists will shoot their rifles at Doomguard. 1 hit. She's completely unarmoured, so I need a 6. Well, that's a wound. End of the round, and alertness goes up by 1. Charge! Heavy hand weapon. Ooh, nice. AP1, so 6s to block. Ha! Got them both. Right, we'll send Doomguard to investigate this exit. A rail tunnel with a search token. Right, she's finished her movement and we'll try sleight of hand again. Yeah, it works. So a 2 would normally be a creature nest. So with sleight of hand we'll modify that to a 4, which is hidden trove again. 2. She found a heroic elixir. Okay, alertness is up to 3. Which way to go? Let's go left. So we'll have Doomguard scout ahead. Nothing in here and only 1 exit. A portal, probably to the Targa plane. I don't think I want to be going there just yet. Right, we'll have Brokkr rush to that exit over there. We'll see what's over here. A forked path, and there's a search token here and a scavenge location, the first of 2. Okay, alertness goes up to 4. Scavenging a location is a dexterity check, so I think we'll have Doomguard do that. Okay, here she comes. So she'll make her dexterity test, which she passes, and then I need to roll another die. That passes as well. So we have scavenged whatever item it is that we were supposed to find. So we have completed the secondary objective. Brokkr will rest, which removes up to 6 stress tokens. Now we're just waiting for the first reinforcement wave to turn up. Not this turn. I guess we're just waiting around. Okay, we'll have Doomguard use her sleight of hand on the search area. She fails. Alright, we'll just have Brokkr pick it up then. So, let's see what it's going to be. Uh-oh, that's not good. I think that's a nest of creatures. Yeah, it's like a load of rats or centipedes or something. We need to see what happens. 4. Brokkr is now diseased. So whenever he takes stress, he takes wounds as well. Okay, end of the round. Oh, now I get a 6. That means it goes up by 2. The first wave of reinforcement comes along. That goes back down to 0, and we'll see what monsters appear and from which entrance. I will randomize it. So the reinforcement wave is a single strangler emerging from this exit here. So with this mission, all we have to do is kill that thing to complete the primary objective. So Brokkr has a class skill called Fighting Might, and I don't think I need to use an action because it's not a hero skill, and I don't know if it uses up stress or not. It doesn't say anywhere in the rulebook, so I'm just going to use it, and then I will also use combat superiority, which works. So I take a stress, but I also take a wound because I'm diseased. But it should mean, hopefully, I will get some extra hits. So, let's charge in. My heavy hand weapon. Now, the Strangler has Entangle, so I'm -1 to hit. So I actually need 6s to hit. There's 1, and I get 2 extra hits. 1 for the combat superiority, 1 for the fighting might. AP1, so 6s to block. Didn't kill it. It's got 1 wound left. The Strangler will fight back. It has quality 3, and then 3 attacks with a bite and 3 attacks with claws. So bite, that's 2 hits. Claws, another hit. Let's see if Brokkr can block with his shield. He doesn't, he takes 3 wounds. He only has 2 wounds left. Dual hand weapons. You're facing the wrong way, lady. Turn around. Dual hand weapons hitting on a 6. All miss. Claws and jaws striking back. Ooh. Oh, he's fatigued, so that's only 1 hit. You know what I forgot to do earlier? A morale check for the Strangler. Quality is 3. Passes. I'm going to randomize to see who the Strangler is going to charge at. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Charging at Doomguard. Brag! Still fatigued. No hits. End of the round. Ooh, awareness is going up. I do not want this to spill over into another wave. Alright, I'm going to have Doomguard go first this time. We're going to throw the blinding bomb first of all, and then charge in. Stabby knives, no hits. Claws and jaws attacking back, but hitting on a 4 this time because of the blinding bomb. Well, yikes, there's a hit. And another hit. Can Doomguard parry? Nope, she takes 2 wounds. That's okay. Come on, Brokkr, it's up to you now. I won't use any skills because I only need to do 1 wound. 3 attacks, hitting on a 6. Damn. Why is this guy being so tough? Okay, claws and bites. We have got 3 hits. Uh-oh. Alright, 5s or 6s to block. Oh, there's 2. 1 wound. So he still has 1 wound left. Alright, Strangler's activation. Again, let's randomise to see who's going to charge at. Doomguard this time. Fatigued, so 6s to hit with 1 hit. Did not block, so what's she down to? So she can strike back with her 2 knives, of course. Come on, 6s. Nope. End of the round. Awareness goes up to 3. Alright, I haven't really got anything fancy I can do, so let's charge in with Doomguard. 4 stabby stabs. Missed. Alright, here come the return strikes. Oh, we've got 3 hits because the blinding bomb is not helping now. What is that? Hey, a block. That's still 2 wounds though. Come on, Brokkr, you just need to land in 1 hit. Still need 6s because of the entangle. Oh my goodness. Returning the strikes with fatigue. Good, missed. Here we go again. Who are you going to attack? Strangler. Doomguard again. 1 hit. Do try and block it, dear. 2 wounds remaining. Right, maybe I can hit with these return strikes. There's a 6, there's 2 6s. Stab, stab. The Strangler is defense 5. It failed, 1 pass 1, but all I need to do is that 1 wound. So that is the first wave destroyed, and that's my primary objective. I win! So as I've noted here, each of those heroes gets 5 gold pieces and a total of 3 experience points each. So what do you think? Does it work okay as a dungeon crawl rather than a skirmish game?